Let me flip the camera. Yeah, we live. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb real quick. Cause you don't
Not disturb.
saying
Word in progress.
that should be good.
Yo, man.
I knew it was gonna be a little chilly tonight. Tomorrow's supposed to heat up.
Yeah, it ain't
Tomorrow,
that bad. It ain't that bad.
It's actually only 30 something degrees right now.
Yeah, it ain't
It's
that
no
bad.
wind chill though.
Yeah, exactly.
But tomorrow it's supposed to shoot up to like 70, and then it's supposed to shoot up to like 70 tomorrow, and then cool back down. Then it's gonna be like it's gonna be like 50, 60s. But that's that. Go out and sprint weather. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm be outside every day, getting it in. Yeah, man. Before we start, Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
RT News is back, by the way. Yeah, they back. Bro, I was hurt. Never mind. It might be down again. Bro, it went up for like a day or two. I was like, oh shit. Let me go try.
Shalom.
You might as well do
We
this.
the Hebrew Israelite coming to you week in and week out. The proper shot of downfall of America. I just let you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans know. All right, that you are God's chosen people. All right, the descendants of the people that walked through the Red Sea with Moses. All right, to let you other heathen nations know. All right, that you're going to go into captivity upon the return of Yahweh Shai, who you inly call Jesus Christ. All right, but first and foremost, we want to give our praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honor the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akin of Christian's word throughout the four corners of the planet. And shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
All right. And as we know, all right, there's a lot going on in the news. A lot of things going on. A lot of distractions. All right. You had what they call it, the smack heard around the world. All right, which was ultimately a distraction, man. All right.
Oh yeah, because around the same time they just in fact the article's on there. At the same time they just ushered in a new bill, basically pushing in the digital dollar, man. Getting the digital dollar go. So while they making you look left, you know, it's like the sleight of hand, man. You know, Esau and his mysticism and his witchcraft, he got you looking over here, you know. He got you looking over here at these rituals, the black New Age rituals, you know, just while he's basically passing laws to basically usher in a digital currency, because a lot of countries are no longer using the American dollar to back oil or certain goods, you know, and because of that, the American dollar is tanking, man.
God, hey, Russia, all right, told Europe that if they buy their oil and gas, all right, that they have to pay for it in rubles.
Exactly. And mind you,
I think it's over there.
I think it's right across the street.
She told me it's not.
I think there's one right there and there's one over here, but I think the woman, look, it's two of them. One right here.
The red shoe, right?
Huh?
The red shoe. Right there.
Yeah, them two.
She said it's not.
But there's another one
What about
right there.
right next to it?
Right next to it. You see it right there?
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
There's one and there's two right here. All right.
Yeah, that's going down again.
Rise up, you women that are at ease, man. Hey, look, Eve out here asking where the woman shelter at, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Go on, man. Oh, no. Go. You go ahead.
Oh, no.
But no, so I was just speaking on the fact that, like you just said, Putin, Ukraine and Russia basically produce over what? 40% of all the crops in the EU, plus about
the breadbasket of the world.
The breadbasket of the world, as well as I think it was like what 60% of the oil supplies. You know, so now basically to go against the sanctions, because you know the EU and NATO have basically been sanctioning Putin and trying to ruin his economy. So he said, okay, well guess what? All y'all need oil. Y'all need it from me. The only way to get oil is to use my ruble, which is the ultimate balance back, because they literally said once he started doing that, his economy started shooting right back up. So now he's winning his war, and his economy is built up, and this is and we know the prophecy that Russia's going to lead the charge, man. The Most High not going to let the world ruin Russia until he's done doing the bidding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
And like I was saying, you got a lot of distractions, man. All right. And meanwhile, judgment going out on a high level. You got them two little jakes that killed themselves.
Yeah. Well, I think
on IG Live, I believe it was.
The one shorty killed her cousin, and I think out of the grief or whatever, or
she
killed herself.
She killed herself. You know, and you had over in LA, a guy running to a homeless camp. All right, killed 4 people. All right, you got a 50-car pileup on the expressway in Pennsylvania that killed 3 people.
Well, the first thing that pops up: the ruble, the dollar, and the price of gold. Who is really winning the economic chess game? I'll get into that once you.
So the Lord bringing judgment out. Meanwhile, all right, everybody, and I don't say like this. Look, it's a lot of distraction, judgment coming out, and the Lord is about to bring that hammer down on you niggas, man. All right, because you don't want to listen. Everybody crying for them 2 little Judites that killed themselves, right? But they put a picture up of them when they was younger. They looked more like kids. But when you seen the picture of them on IG Live, all right, the little girl, she was 12 years old. She had grown ass woman nails on her hands. She had eyelashes on. All right. Okay, and the little young Jake that she shot in the head, all right, his family said that was his gun. He brought that to the party with him. So, hey, man, the Lord don't make no mistakes, all right? But back to, this whole Russian, Ukraine thing and all the distractions that's going on.
God, so
let me get this real quick. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Now Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, all right. We're not brothers just sitting on a watchtower. All right, that's paying attention to what's going on. We know that this devil, all right, has but a short time, man. All right, so what he's doing, he's calling in all the big guns, man. Will Smith, Chris Rock, all right. Okay, all of Kanye West,
Black Roulette,
Kim Kardashian, all right, to put all these distractions in front of you, man. All right, I used to watch this program. It used to come on HBO. It was called Distraction News. All right, and while the lady was doing the news, there'd be a whole bunch of shit going on around her, right? And basically, that's basically what's going on. All right, you Jakes, all right, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, y'all, oh my God, hey, now that's the talk of the town. All right, meanwhile, Chris Rock is doing I think later on the night, he's supposed to be doing like a show somewhere that's supposed to be sold out.
Yeah, they said as soon as that happened, all of a sudden his sales for a show just sold out. Skyrocket.
You know, so hey man, hey, these elites know how, these elites know what make you niggas tick, man. All right, they know Jake love gossip and bullshit, man, and folly, man. Go ahead, bro.
Come on, man. So it's an article.
Hold on, let me get this real quick before you bring that up.
Going out.
Real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. Yeah, all right. That's what you people uphold, folly and BS. Okay, here, man. All right. Okay. Meanwhile, while you paying attention to Chris Rock being smacked, right? Okay. You got World War III has started. All right. You got the food chain is broke. Food shortage, hyperinflation. All right, and most importantly, all right, they're making moves, all right, passing bills to bring in a digital currency, man. All right, while you niggas paying attention to the left, while you paying attention to the sleight of hand, all right, Matter of fact, you looking at, like you said, you looking at the left hand. All right. Meanwhile, Esau working crafty counsel against you. You tribes, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says the ruble, the dollar, and the price of gold. Who is really winning the economic chess game? Russia has just made some moves that are going to change the global financial system forever. When the conflict in Ukraine originally erupted, the U.S. immediately attempted to crash the value of Russia's currency. Those attempts were successful for a few days, but now the value of the ruble relatively to the U.S. dollar is almost all the way back to where it was before the start of the war.
Woo!
This has absolutely stunned many experts because they thought that U.S. sanctions would absolutely cripple Russia.
And see, this is what people don't understand. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, contrary to popular belief, is with Russia.
Exactly.
All right? Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, all right, is with Russia, man. Well, listen. Hey, that's why we know. Hey, you got America pushing out their propaganda, trying to make it seem like Russia losing the war.
Yep.
It's taking too long for them to do what they wanted to do. They running out of gas. They can't fuel their tanks. All the bullshit.
But that's all Western news. What has been going on the past week? They've been shutting down all world news stations. Any private-owned world news station has been shut down. RT News that was showing the playing field from both sides has been shut down. It came back up for a day or two, then they shut it back down.
And really, that's, when you think about it, that's really going into what's coming, which is the famine of the word, man. All right?
Because if you watched, or if you read articles or watched the RT News, Putin was saying that the West is on its out. Putin was saying that the West infrastructure was crumbling, that their power is waning, that he was winning the war and everything he was doing was just. But what they're doing is, they like the brother just said, they're using their defamation. So what they're doing is they're trying to defame him by making him seem like Hitler, swastikas, saying that there's bodies found with swastikas cut into the bodies in Russia, trying to make it seem like he's being atrocious and utterly evil. Same thing they did to Hitler. But we're not gonna get into that. But that's all propaganda.
That's all propaganda, and they're using their media. All right, which media goes into witchcraft media. Yep. All right, that goes into witchcraft. All right, and they're using their media. All right, to pour enchantments on you people, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
So it says this has absolutely stunned many experts because they thought the U.S. sanctions would absolutely cripple Russia. So what happened? Well, it turns out that the Russians have made some very savvy moves that have turned the tables on the Biden administration. For one thing, Russia has started to demand payment in rubles when it sells natural gas to non-friendly nations. A lot of countries in Western Europe are quite upset about this, but they really have no choice because they are exceedingly dependent on Russian gas. So from this point forward, Western powers are actually going to be forced to help prop up the value of the ruble. It says Russia wants unfriendly countries to pay for Russian natural gas in rubles. That's a new directive from President Vladimir Putin as he attempts to leverage his country's in-demand resource to counter a barrage of Western sanctions. I've decided to implement a series of measures to switch payments. We'll start with that for our natural gas supplies to so-called unfriendly countries into Russian rubles. Putin said in a televised government meeting, adding the trust of the dollar and euro has been compromised by the West seizure of the Russian assets. So he's basically saying that the euro and the dollar is pointless. It's not backed by gold. We're backed by gold. They're backed by monetary gains. They're backed by basically hoopla.
But Rashad, you could go up and read where it was saying how he switched the tables, how he did a savvy move.
Oh, it says well, it turns out the Russians have made some very savvy moves that have turned the tables on the Biden administration.
Yeah, so pretty much, all right.
Shalom.
Matter of fact, let me get this, and I'm going to get one more. No matter of fact, let me get this. Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? All right. And when you look at this article and it's going into how Russia, let me see, how Russia has, pretty much, turned the tables, all right. That shows you that America, all right, the wisdom of these Edomites, the wisdom of America is fading, man. All right, it's growing weak, man. All right, okay. Hey, Putin Putin been playing this thing. All right, Russia. All right, they've been playing this thing since the Soviet. All right, since they was the Soviet Union, man.
And you also got to understand something like this: for Putin to even enact war, to basically say, "I'm ready to go to war," after all the threats that all these other nations had, he must have been well planned, well thought out. It was well thought out. He said, "Look, man, we ready. First of all, we're gonna get our weapons up. Think about what they've been doing for the past 10 years, getting the weapons up. Now they got the best weapon systems in the world, the best missiles in the world. You know, they built up their armies. He built up his men of war, and then as soon as the EU, America, and NATO started coming at him, he said, "Look, man, y'all really don't want that smoke."
God.
And then he said, "You know what? Pull the trigger. We out."
Baba Gashad, get that. Is it time for everything?
Okay.
This is Joel 3 and 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Hey, and that's what these other nations are doing. All right, they're flexing their muscle now, man. All right, they've been putting this thing together, all right, for years, decades, and now guess what? It's time to pull the trigger. All right, no pun intended. All right, it's time to execute. All right, the plan. All right, what it say? Though the vision is yet for an appointed time, okay, it shall speak. Roughly paraphrasing, man. All right.
This book, Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yeah, it's a season of purpose. All right, like I said, Putin, all right, been in Russia. All right, it has been playing this thing since they was the Soviet Union, man. Mm-hmm. All right, and now, all right, the Soviet Union fell. Now what? The Soviet Union is back. The bear is back, man. All right, what the Lord say? He was gonna put hooks in like jaws, man. I'm gonna pull you. I'm gonna turn you back to that old warlike spirit, man.
And it also says he will be basically protection unto the
lesser nations.
The lesser nations. And what's happening? Literally, Putin is in cahoots with all the nations that are enemies of NATO and America, man. It says, verse 2. It says, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal.
They say a time to plant and a time to pluck up which is planted. All right, now we're in a time of America being plucked. Okay, out of the Esau being plucked out of rulership, man.
Okay.
All right, the Lord said He giveth power. He raises up kings and he put down kings. Roughly paraphrasing, man.
It says a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance.
God, we in the time of mourning, man. All right, we not in the time of. They say. As short as being sharp, and should we then make mirth? All right, we in a time of mourning, man. All right, because of the things that's about to come upon this earth, you people are not ready for it, man. Okay, it's going to be a judgment on a whole another level, man. All right, and like I say, you can already see the Lord doing, bringing out judgment. All right, crazy shit. The young boy fell from off the ride.
Oh yeah.
And died, man.
Yeah, they showed like before he went up. They got a picture of him before he went up. Bro, man.
Yeah, man. And young boy was like 300 pounds, man. He hit that ground real hard, man. Mm-hmm. So, hey, man, you know, hey, the Lord is bringing that judgment out, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace.
Time for war and time for peace. That's the point right there, man. All right, we're in a time of war, man. All right, and Putin, all right, has, like I said, once again, Yahweh Shah is with Russia, man. All right, Russia is not going to lose this war to Ukraine, man. No way, shape, way, form, or fashion, man. All right, anything that these are, hey, that's why it's beautiful. The Lord gave us the prayer book on you devils, man. Hey, we know when y'all telling the truth, and we know when y'all bullshitting, man. Hey, the Russian media come out, Putin is losing. He lost all these men, all these generals, this, that, and the third. Why?
Lies.
Whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, it don't matter what the fuck it is. He ain't gonna lose.
God.
Why? Because the Heavenly Father is backing him.
God.
All right, the Lord going to use Putin, all right, okay, as the tip of the spear, okay, and ushering in the end of America, man.
God. It says in the article, it says, secondly, the Russians have decided that U.S. dollar will no longer be accepted as payment for anything that they sell to other nations. Pavel Zavanli, the head of Russian parliament, says the U.S. currency has lost all interest from us. Much more interesting was Zavanli's main point, even though he had been mostly overlooked. If other countries want to buy oil, gas, other resources, or anything else from Russia, he said, let them pay either in hard currency, and that is gold for us, or pay us in the convenience for us, the national currency. In other words, Russia is happy to accept your national currency, yuan, lira, ringgits, or whatever, or rubles, or hard currency, which is gold, and for them that no longer means U.S. dollar, it means gold. The dollar ceases to be means of payment for us. It has lost all interest from us. And it's and it's a wrap. We are pushing back at their economy.
So there you go. And pretty much Biden came out, all right, and he said that the sanctions, all right, that they putting on Russia, all right, pretty much they putting sanctions on themselves, man.
God, he did say that, yep. Because at the end of the day, these devils don't care about you, the people, man. They have their own personal agenda.
And it's all ultimately, you dumbass Babylonians, y'all don't realize that that the war really, because, hey,
the war is against you.
Exactly, the war is against you.
Because the war is creating the global inflation. The war is creating the great famine to come. The war is creating shortages of oil where your gas prices are going up. The war is creating a strenuous working environment for you average Babylonians, man. This was all set up to hurt you, not them. Because at the end of the day, Esau loves war, man. Esau, mind you, when has America not been at war since it first was established? America's always been at war, all right? War is profitable to them. And they want to usher in the New World Order, which they've already been talking about it. They want to usher in a New World currency, man. And they want to usher in the RFID chip, man, which is the mark of the beast. They want to usher it in. But everything has to be gradualism. Everything has to be like a domino effect. We got to get rid of this. We got to make the people think that this war is just, that we're doing all these sanctions because to hurt them, but we're really hurting ourselves. They got to make you believe.
Say this, that war could be all propaganda, man. Now we're not saying that there's not a war going on, but the people, all right, the regular people that's going on about their business, all right, are being used as pawns in the chess game. All right, let me get this real quick. Ecclesiasticus 14:5. Ecclesiastes 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? All right. It says, he shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than that he that envieth himself. And if it says, there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
Shalom again.
All right. Okay, and that's Esau, man. All right. Okay, he, like the brother said, all right, he's this. Okay, Esau. All right. It say he that is evil to himself. To whom will he be? To whom will he be good, man? All right. Hey, this devil, all right, is waging war pretty much on the citizens, of America, man. All right. He passed sanctions that's going to affect his own country, man. So
what's crazy is, Slocky, brother. What's crazy is this is Rome all over again through the spirit. Because what happened when Rome was on his deathbed? They raised taxes on the people. they did nothing but create more gangs, and they spread their armies out too far where they couldn't rebuild the infrastructure or protect themselves, man. Bro, listen, America's going to fall on its own sword, man. Literally, America's going to fall on its proverbial own sword, man, and it's crazy. I'm going to read this last part and then we can get off this article. It says, this is huge, but isn't being discussed much by the corporate media in the United States. See, all this is going on, but nobody in the corporate media in the United States is talking about it. They're not telling you the truth. They're telling you, hey, look, man, we got things under control. We're going to be leaders in the free world. Hey, put your trust in us. Your American government got you. When has the American government ever gave a fuck about the people, man?
Hey, especially you tribes, man. You know? Got more on that?
It says the Russians aren't just saying that they do not recognize the U.S. dollar as the reserve currency of the world any longer. That would be bad enough. At this point, they are actually saying that they will no longer accept U.S. dollar as a form of payment at all. Thirdly, the central bank in Russia has fixed the value of the ruble to the price of gold.
Wow. And so, and you can't beat that.
Can't beat it.
All right, hey,
it's backed by something tangible.
It's backed by, because listen, they try to, and once again, Putin, all right, pretty much set it up like that, man. All right, he backed this money. All right, the ruble is being backed by gold, so it actually means, for real, hey, the ruble is worth more than a dollar bill.
Honestly, I was just thinking in my head,
and
when
hey,
the ruble dropped, bro.
That's the end of the dollar right there, man. In a nutshell.
Yep. But when the ruble dropped, bro, if anybody know about the money markets, that'd have been a perfect time to buy a ruble, bro. It shot back up that fast. How much money you would have made, bro? But, I digress. And then getting into another article dropped today.
Let me get this real quick.
I'm just going to show you. The United Nations now warns of food prices. This dropped today, too.
Hold on, let me get this real quick. So, before, it says, a covetous man is Salakia. It says, the envious man have a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despiseth men. A covetous man is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drive up his soul. And that's basically what you see going on here, man.
That's Esau in a nutshell.
That's Esau right there in a nutshell, man.
Greed, man. Greed. He just wants more and more.
He got more than his eyes stand out with fatness. He had more than what he can wish, man. Roughly paraphrasing.
And he wants more and more, man. They want their new world order so bad that they're willing to sacrifice all of you dumbass motherfuckers for it, bro. They're willing to get rid of everybody for their personal gain. First of all, they already, listen, I'm going to just say Georgia Guidestones. There's a lot of articles that have been coming out about pestilence and stuff like that. I'm going to leave it at that. But look at the Georgia Guidestones and what they're trying to do. There's a reasoning why they're trying to get to to a certain number, man. It's easier to control. So they want their new world order, and all you are is just sheep and cattle for the slaughter, man.
And not just that, they don't need you niggas no more, man.
They don't need none of y'all.
All right, they got AI robots.
Yep.
All right, they got motherfucking autonomous driving cars,
trucks,
18-wheelers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look, they done set the system up already to where as though they already done planned and plotted, all right, and planned out you niggas' demise, man.
You gotta understand something. Y'all knew food shortages was coming because what's Bill Gates bought up literally 85% of all the farmland in America. They was telling all the farm owners to destroy their crops. Then he bought up all their shit, bought them out. Then all this inflation happened. Then they go to war with the breadbasket of the world. All of a sudden, bro, it's because they don't need you niggas no more, man.
They don't need you niggas.
They don't need the.
What they making? What is called?
They making Soylent Green right now.
They clean their house, man. Hey, little do you niggas don't even, you niggas don't have a clue of what's coming, man. They got it already, they already got it planned out how they got on rolling, how they wanted to go.
Yep.
Hey, and it started with the
Real talk.
That's how we gonna leave it right there. It started with that, man.
And don't think the playoffs ain't coming. Don't think the playoffs ain't on the horizon. They're already talking about coming back for round 2, 3, and 4. Man. Don't listen, man. Listen, it's 5 games. You got to win 3 out of the 5 to win the championship. And right now they win it.
I mean, everything going according to plan, man.
Exactly.
Perfectly. You know, hey, when you niggas realize what's going on, it's gonna be too late.
Well, literally what you just fucking said too. Literally, as you said it, I'm reading it. It pops right up.
Hey, that's the spirit.
It says, article. It says United Nations warns of food crisis. Now, at first, it was just certain governments talking about it. America hinted towards it. Now, the United Nations are hinting towards a food crisis. It says, if you've been paying attention since the beginning of 2020, what did the brother just say? If you've been paying attention since the jump shot first came out, since the original pandemic, you would understand. It says, if you've been paying attention since the beginning of 2020, you knew a food crisis was coming. The media and ruling elites are just now beginning to warn that they are causing a food crisis, the worst of which has not been since World War II. Look at that. Of course, they are failing to blame the immense inflation on the fiat currency creation. Instead, are resorting to blaming the conflict between Russia and Ukraine for the problem. The UN food chief warned Tuesday the war in Ukraine has created a catastrophe on top of a catastrophe and will have a global impact beyond anything we've seen since World War II, because many of the Ukrainian farmers who produce a significant amount of the world's wheat are now fighting Russians. Come on, man, with the bullshit. It says, David Beasley, executive director of the UN.
Let me get this real quick. Second Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sold places appear unsold, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right? And that's what, and that's what's going to happen to you people, man. Are you people going to go to the store, all right? And you people are going to, the supermarket going to be empty, man.
Actually, was it Israel or Egypt? Just recently, a country just started stockpiling grain and wheat, as in like the days of when Joseph gave the information to Egypt, right? But I think it was Israel. No, it's a Pharaoh. Egypt, Pharaoh, yeah. But there was an article coming out that they're actually doing that now. They're stockpiling, but they're saying that it's going to be a negative effect, because if they're buying up all the wheat and grain, it's not going to be enough for the world's supply anyway.
So somebody going to starve.
Somebody got to go, man.
Hey,
and
go ahead, bro.
The prophecies talk about. Matter of fact, you probably can get it to. Yep. You do a second Ezra from there. Jump over to 15. Jump over to 15.
Second Ezra 6
No, 15. They start at 15.
Okay, all right, yeah, let me finish this out. Second Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sold places appear unsold, the four storehouses shall be suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. All right, and that's going to be ultimately pretty much shit, they already sounding the trumpet.
Yep, they sounding right now. Yep.
Telling you that it's gonna be a shortage of food. All right, we out here sounding the trumpet. All right, but the thing is, y'all not gonna get the picture. All right, until y'all see mass hysteria on Channel 6 News. All right, of people running up inside establishments. All right, because they said that ain't no food in there, man. All right, it said at that time, shall fear fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand still in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the mountain shall stand still, and the 3 hours they shall not run. That's your running water.
Yep.
All right, all that's gonna dry up.
Actually, go to second 15. I think it's 15 or 14 starting, and it gets into like because of the lack of bread. And then I'm gonna read a little more of this. It says. And I'm going back into the article. It says David Beasley, executive director of the UN World Food Program, told the UN Security Council.
15?
Yeah, second 15 chapter. 15, 14. And it starts, and it kind of gets into all of it. Like because of the lack of bread, pestilence, and all that. Woe to the world. That's it. Start at 14, and then go down. It says David Beasley, executive director of the UN World Food Program, told the UN Security Council that already high food prices are skyrocketing. The war in Ukraine is turning the breadbasket of the world to bread lines for millions of people, while devastating countries like Egypt, which normally gets 85% of its grain from Ukraine, and Lebanon, which got 81% in 2020, Beasley said. Ukraine and Russia produce 30% of the world's wheat supply, 20% of its corn, and 75 to 80% of its sunflower seed oil. The World Food Program buys 50% of its grain from Ukraine, he said. Russia is blaming the West's sanctions for the food crisis. Russia's UN ambassador Vasily Nebenzia retorted that the Russian military is posing no threat to the freedom of civilian navigation. See, they're telling you that the Russians are stopping food progress farming and all that, and then the Russians aren't like, yo, we not fucking with none of that. We going that over there, shit over here. The food ain't being touched. That's on y'all. So they're lying. So this literally fortifies what we're saying is that this war is against you, not Russia. It says Russia is blaming the West sanctions for the food crisis. He said that the Russian has set up an 80 nautical mile long humanitarian corridor to allow foreign vessels to leave Ukrainian ports, and that is organizing humanitarian corridors every day within Ukraine to Russia and to the West. The real reason why the global food market is facing serious turbulence are by no means in the actions of Russia, but rather in the unbridled sanctions hysteria that the West has unleashed against Russia without considering the population of the so-called global South, nor of its own citizens. So look, out of their own mouth, yo, all your inflation, your food crisis, and everything that's happening has nothing to do with Putin and his war.
Kyle, let me get this.
Go ahead.
Psalm 58:3. The wicked are estrayed from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies, man. They've been lying to you. They want you to believe. They want you to be bought in, because the thing about it is this: the American government has no power without its people backing it, right? So if what they're going to do is they're going to give you these sob stories on TV. Pray for Ukraine, and look at the atrocities that's going on, and look how Putin is treating them. Civilians have died, and all this other bullshit. So you can be like, you know what? Go ahead, America. Go ahead and spend all this fucking money on your military. Mind you, Biden just fucking passed a bill proposing an even larger lump sum of the Americans' currency to go towards the military. When we spend more money on the military than anything in the freaking country, and he's talking about spending even more money. This is letting you know that it's a propaganda machine. It's a war machine that's going on.
God.
This has nothing to do.
There's an agenda that's behind it, and that agenda is the new world order.
Exactly.
Now, they'll, like the brother said, now they'll go to war. America, they will go to war without you niggas, without the American people consent. But if they can get you to back them, anything that happens as a repercussion to it, they gonna say, well,
you said
y'all said y'all gave us a green light.
Y'all voted on it.
Y'all voted for Biden, so this is what y'all voted for. All right, y'all, when y'all in those concentration camps, all you people that voted for Biden, guess what? That's what y'all voted to get put in concentration camps, man. Because that's what they're going to tell you.
It's the last thing I'm going to say on this article. It says, the guy says, continue to prepare until you cannot prepare anymore. Get what you need, because it sure looks like there will be a time in the near future when you cannot anymore. Come on, man. We already know what that time is, man. Jacob's trouble.
JT, baby.
Jacob's trouble. It's on the horizon. Man. Second.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it?
Yep.
I'll bring it out. You just break it.
Go ahead, yep. Yep. Meanwhile, Jake all stuck on fucking Chris Rock, man, smack, man. Literally. Meanwhile, y'all stuck on fucking Kanye acting fucking like an idiot, man.
Oh, did you? My bad. Just to add on to this fucking famine. Did you see the article that came out the other day talking about it was like 85% of all the fucking chickens and turkeys died from a new bird flu?
Some type of I heard about that.
Flu.
Yeah,
like, yo, they releasing viruses to kill these motherfuckers. Yo, all of a sudden, famine going on. We already having a poultry shortage. Then all of a sudden, a new bird flu hit, killing 85. Yo, come on, man. They're trying to kill you, bro. All right, here we go. This is a book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and I'm going to start at 14. And it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, the sword and destruction draweth nigh, man. All right, judgment is coming, man. All right, hey, listen. It don't matter how many times we come out here, no matter how many times we say it, all right, you people, you tribes, you so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans, y'all refuse to hearken. So guess what, man? There's nothing left for the Heavenly Father to do but kill you, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and the swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. Yeah. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, so these people are going to be out here pretty much are doing as they please, man.
Complete anarchy.
Complete anarchy. All out hell breaking loose, man. They're not gonna care about your cops. They're not gonna care. Hey, the cops go. Hey,
Cops gonna be fending for themselves.
Hey, you see the movie where like the world was coming to an end, and matter of fact, it was World War Z.
Oh yeah.
And they was in the market, and then he shot the ball, and then after he shot him and shit, the cop ran around the joint. He dropped the gun, put his hands up. The cop looked at him and was like, I'm trying to get some shit too.
You're like, yo, my family.
No, I'm not even thinking, nigga. Nigga, you the farthest thing. I don't give a fuck about boy out there bleeding, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know, hey,
I got my family protected.
Hey, they're not gonna care about the police, or they're not gonna care about the president coming on TV talking about something. All right, remain calm. All right, think rational. All right, let's be civil. All right, his old senile ass, man. All right, they gonna look at that nigga and laugh, man. All right, people gonna completely lose it, man.
It says the love of many shall wax cold, man.
Nah,
Simple as that. The love of many shall wax cold.
Jake doing extra shit, dog.
My little brother. We got a SRT8. He in the streets though. Him and his squad, all they do is donuts, that kind of shit right there.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot it out.
Verse 2 Ezra 15 and verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but...
Okay, go ahead, bro.
It says, behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them.
Kind.
Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also. And recompense in their bosom, thus said Yahweh Bashim Yahushua power. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is going forth from his wrath, and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushua knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivered he them unto death and destruction. Yeah, it's a little bit more. It says, for now all the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, a horrible vision in the pit. No, I ain't gotta go into the more. That's gonna get into
All right, so the Lord said, man, hey, the Lord got you niggas set up, all right, for that destruction, man. All right, the Lord got you people set up. All right, the harvest is right, man. All right, this place is begging, all right, to be destroyed, man. Hey, all I've been seeing is them promoting feminine ass Jakes on TV, man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? We got commercials, Jake kissing each other, Jake coming on TV, fucking all with makeup on, all feminine, talking like a fucking bitch. All right, then they had the Eve on TV, all masculine, man.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, and this place got to go, man.
That's the complete agenda too, man.
They want you to be a weak ass nigga in this so-called Israelite.
Especially in these later times.
In these times, man.
They don't want no mighty men.
At all,
They
man.
don't want no mighty men. They want to be able to have you, call you, put you to the slaughter.
Like, for example, you got the Will Smith thing. Will Smith, he a weak nigga. All right, then you got Kanye and Kim Kardashian. Kanye, he's a weak nigga. All right, they showing you all these niggas that's pretty much bowing down to they motherfucking to they Eves, man.
God.
All right, then you got the boy that's fucking with Kanye, bitch.
Oh, the white boy.
Yeah, he go put Kim name tattooed on his chest. That's a weak nigga.
Yeah.
You know? So they pushing the agenda of Jake being weak and docile, man. All right.
Why you think
Hey,
why you think they legalized smoking marijuana?
when Will Smith, all right, when he smacked what you call him, all right, first of all, that was disrespectful. One, you don't smack a man. All right, for two, right? They came out and called it what? Toxic masculinity, man. All right, so that right there, they're gonna be anything that got anything that's remotely, all right, up Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, they're trying to do away with within a new world order, man.
Okay.
And we all know that being masculine, all right, is one of the traits of the Most High and His Son Yahweh Shai. All right, because what they say, they men of war, man.
Okay.
All right, and our forefathers were men of war, and they ain't take no shit from no woman, man. Nobody, but especially no woman, man. All right, they pushing their agenda, all right, to be soft and docile, man. All right, and submissive, man. No, we standing up, bro. All right, we gonna go out on our shields up here, Lord willing. The Lord give us the spirit to do so, man.
Well, that's why it says in the scriptures, you're going to know who the men of the Lord is, because the persecution has come unto them, because those men are going to be standing stiffly and boldly. All other men will be effeminate and bowing down. These men going to be out here like, yo, nah, I ain't with none of that. And that's how you going to know. That's how you going to know that was his men.
Hey, because let me tell you something, man. What it say? By the exercise property little. Right? Hey, man, because today's standard, all right, to be manly is to have muscles, all right, pretty much don't, what they say, don't put your hands on a woman.
Yeah, gentlemen.
I mean, gentlemen. Yo, you got muscles.
If you learn where that term comes from.
Hey, in that day, man, mighty men gonna fold up, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It says he that is the feeblest among you should be as David, man. Mm-hmm. And the house of David should be as God's, man. All right, so we moving in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, all right, in the house of David, man. Go ahead, bro.
This book of Ezekiel, chapter 21, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
Yeah, should we then make mirth? All right, hey, like I said, meanwhile, judgment going on all around, man. Right? Salaki, judgment going on all around. All right, and you jakes are still bullshit, man. All right, you come, y'all see judgment going out, y'all coming, y'all on the fucking news drawing, y'all crying. Hey, y'all, bitch got blonde hair in her head. All right, you wear that blonde hair, man. You rocking the enemy colors, man. All right, if you was in LA and you rocking the red flag, man. All right, or you in LA and you rocking the blue flag. All right, the blood's gonna come around there, you the fuck down, man. All right, so likewise, when Yahweh Shai come back, when he come back, man, all you people that's on the side of the ops, that's a friend of this world, the Lord gonna put you down, man. All right? The sword is being sharpened, man. All right? And you people not getting it, man. You tribes, y'all are not getting it, man. All right, y'all think that y'all can pray to Jesus? All right, y'all think y'all can pray to Allah? All right, y'all think y'all can pray to what's the God? Jehovah wickedness? What's their God name? Jehovah? Y'all think y'all can pray to Jehovah and think y'all gonna be delivered out what's coming? Hey, man, that's not gonna happen, man. It says only one name under the sun, all right, where we must be saved, man. What is his son? What is his name, and what is thy son's name, if thou can tell, man? All right, and right now you people are totally, all right, in the spirit of denying Yahweh Shai first and foremost, all right, because Yahweh Shai is the mediator, man. All right, we can't get through Yahweh, all right, without Yahweh Shai, man. And you people are not acknowledging, all right, the Heavenly Father and His Son, and giving that reverence that you ought to do, man. All right, and that's gonna lead to your demise. All right, the Lord said the sword is being sharpened, man. Go ahead, bro.
Starting over in verse 10, it says, Ezekiel 21:10. It says, It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. He hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened and is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
And who's the slayer, man? The slayer is Esau, man. Esau Edom, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh. Because it is a trial, and what if the sword contemn even the rod? It shall be no more, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua thy power. Thou therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thine hands together, and let the sword be doubled the third time. The sword of the slain, it is the sword of the great men that are slain, which entereth into their privy chambers.
God. Hey, hey, the Lord, all right, he's ultimately, all right, like I say, we come out here week in and week out, all right, and you Jake just don't get it. So guess what? There's going to be a lot more freak accidents happening, man. Shit that you just can't explain. Shit that you just gotta, and at the end of the day, it wasn't nothing we could do about that. That's the type of time you're gonna be on. Hey, like I say, Jake fell from off a roller coaster to his death.
Did you see how he fell?
No, I didn't see it.
I think one of the brothers said they got the video. I got the video, Redeem Yashrala. I got the video of Young Bo falling. All right,
I wanted to see
I want
that,
to see
man.
that. Like, did the jaw open up on him?
I think they put it down. It might have locked, but it probably unbuckled. It probably unlocked. But hey, that was Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
I would have been on my.
You know what I mean? Hey, you wouldn't. Hey, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hand of living power. You wouldn't have been on shit. You would have been at the, if that was the Lord's will, you would have been at the bottom of the motherfucking ground with your teeth laying around your ass, nigga.
Yeah, man.
You know that's why. Hey,
legs would have been flapping in the jaw.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, but I know that shit was gruesome though. Hey, because he was. I think they would say he was like 285, almost 300 pounds, man. And he hit the ground fucking hard, bro.
Damn, bro.
You know,
yeah, all them G's.
Probably cracked his fucking head open,
bro.
Brain spilled out,
splattered, bro.
Yeah,
splattered.
You know, and you got, like I say, you got the judgment of the Lord going out so heavy, and you Israelites, y'all still not taking heed. Y'all think it's a fucking game, man. Y'all still think Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai fucking playing with y'all, man. Y'all ain't fucking. Jake on the fucking on the news fucking crying. Oh, listen, man. Hey, y'all hey, the little girl that shot the young boy in the fucking head. If you look at the still picture when she got the gun behind his head, if you look at her countenance, you can see she had a demon on her, bro. That shit looks spooky.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah. Let that shit
go.
Yo,
listen.
Cause well, first of all, why was she even like?
Yo, I told my daughter, I'm like, look, what happened was. I told my daughter she had a demon on her, right?
Yeah,
then my daughter punched up the jaw, and then to look at like this, because I'm like, show me the video, and they just had like a still picture of it, right? And I'm like, I showed my daughter, I'm like, look at her eyes. Like when you look at it, you can see the fucking demon on the little girl, man. Then I said, what happened was, demon jumped on her. She pulled the trigger, bow, blew him away. The demon jumped off of her. She said, she realized what happened. The demon jumped back on her and said, kill yourself. Bah! You know what I mean? I said, dang!
Yo, no time to play, bro.
Yeah, man.
That motherfucker was up there petitioning. I can get them both.
Yeah,
like
I can get them both out of here quick.
Right.
Yo, my daughter said she seen the video. I ain't see that video either.
I didn't see that video.
So my daughter said she seen the video. She said she shot him in the head. Then she backed up on the wall. It was like,
no, I seen that video. I didn't see when she killed herself. I just seen her
they said it was off camera though.
Yeah. So I seen when she was with the gun, literally a long clip on that joint too.
Yeah.
She was like, bow,
yeah,
back into the wall. That's
I think my daughter said she backed up to the wall. Was like,
matter of fact,
like
I might even have the video.
And then she said she dipped out. She said she realized what she did. She dipped down out the can. She said she did it fast too. Like it was quick, like after like 5 seconds after she blew his fucking head off, it aired herself. You know what I mean? But hey, man, the Lord said he's going to kill your kids, man.
Yeah,
hey, what did they say? If you could grab that when they said when they persecuted the Lord, they was like let the blood His blood be on our hands and our children. Real quick, if we can, Baba Kashaf find that. All right? You people, man. You people, man. That judgment coming, man. Hey, but Shalakia, judgment is here. Know what I mean? I'm misspoken when I said that. Judgment is here, man. You know?
Yeah, Matthew 27:25. Then they answered all the blood that says his blood be on us. And
Yeah, bring that out real quick. You might want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that.
Yeah.
All right, so this is when Pontius Pilate, basically when Yahweh Shai was, obviously killed, murdered. He was murdered. It says Matthew 27, and I'm gonna start at 24. And it says, when Pilate saw that the council prevailed nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and on our children. Then I ain't got to read more. Then you want me to read more of that?
Start it over.
It says, verse 24, it says, when Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and on our children.
So there you go, man. You people, all right, okay, curse you and your children, all right, you 2/3, man. All right, when y'all put our Lord to death, man. All right, 2,000 years ago. Now, guess what? Now, 2,000 years later, guess what? You gotta make good on that promise, man.
Because it says that when he comes back, even those that pierced him, those that pierced him will see him. So to let you know that, you got to make good on that.
Let me see. All right, let me get this through the spirit. It says, Revelations 2:22, behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her into Shalaki. This ain't what I'm looking for. There's a scripture that says I will kill. What's up? It says I will kill your children. They keep popping up. That might be. Yeah, that ain't it though.
What about Exodus 22:24? Wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill. Wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. That's Exodus 22:24.
Yeah, my boy, I can't think of it right now. It's escaping me.
Shalom, shalom. It's supposed to be warm today. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow, brothers. I think it's supposed to get up to like 70 degrees, but I think it's supposed to rain, if I'm not mistaken. But from here on out, it's supposed to be 70, then drop to like 60, and then like straddling the fence between like 50, 60, and then back up, man. This weather needs to break for real.
Damn, I can't find it. All right, you know what?
Get the Eustace.
So yeah, man, the Lord working, man.
Last for the day. And right here, Joel 1:15. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand. The destruction from all mothers. It's the book of Joel, chapter 1. And I'm going to start at verse 15. And it says, alas, for the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is at hand. And as a destruction from the Almighty shall it come. It is not meat cut off before our eyes, yea, joy and gladness from the Most High our power. The seed is rotten under their clouds. The garners are laid desolate. The barns are broken down, for the corn is withered.
That's going to your famine. All right, everything, man. Go ahead.
How do the beasts groan? The herds of the cattle are perplexed, because they have no pasture. Yea, the flocks of sheep are made desolate. O Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to thee will I cry, for the fire have devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame have burned all the trees of the field. The beasts of the field cry also unto thee, for the rivers of waters are dried up, and the fire have devoured the pastures of wilderness.
So there you go, man. That's pretty much everything in the nutshell. That's your famine. All right, that's the fire that's going to hit this place. All right, that's your pestilence. Okay, hey man, and guess what, man? You know, at the end of the day, like I said, man, you know, there's a lot going on. All right, we can't be distracted by the distractions, if you will. All right, we got to keep our head, all right, hey, on that straight path. All right, we can't allow, okay, Esau to move us with his witchcraft and his enchantments.
They'll try to deceive the very
all right,
elect.
What it's saying, we're trying to deceive the very elect. All right, we got to be on our watch out. We got to be, all right, we got to be the ones that's, all right, stable-minded in these days to come, man. Because everybody else seems to be falling for the old okie doke, man. All right, the banana and the tailpipe, man. All right. Matter of fact, we're going to end with this. We can end with that.
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, so we got to be on our watch out, all right? Okay? The Lord don't have to pretty much tell us, all right, what's going on or give us the scoop because, all right, we on our watch out. We already know what's going on. We already got the scoop, man. All right, go ahead.
For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon the woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief.
Yeah, we not in darkness. Okay, it's gonna go on. Go ahead.
Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Yeah, because this whole world, what it say, this whole world is in gross darkness and gross darkness to people, man. All right, so for us, that's in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, we got that light, man. We can actually see, all right, what's in front of us. We know, all right, we can see the bullshit. We know peep the witchcraft, man, the enchantments, man. Hey, what it says, there shall be no enchantment against Jacob, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, therefore let us not sleep as do others.
Let's not sleep as do others, man. Everybody else is sleep, man. All right, but all right, that's not our lot. Our lot is to be woke. All right, and you know, go ahead, bro.
Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord and Savior Mashiach Yahushua.
Yeah, the Lord didn't appoint us to wrath. Why? Because we got this truth. All right, the Lord didn't bring us out the wilderness to kill us. All right, like them niggas back in the when they came out of Egypt. All right, they was moaning and bitching. All right, or you could have left us in Egypt. You brought us out here to kill us. No, the Lord brought us out of Egypt. All right, this time around, like He brought us out of Egypt. All right, to deliver us. The first time He bringing us out of Egypt. Again, the second time, all right, to deliver us as well, man. All right. If we didn't have this truth, hey, I'll be worried, man. Hey, but the fact that we got this truth, all right, is a sign that the Lord, all right, is dealing with us, man. All right, go ahead.
Start at 9 again. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with Him. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake, and be at peace among yourselves. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient toward all men. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. Rejoice evermore. Pray without ceasing, and everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, concerning you.
That's it on that. But yeah, but the point of that was, all right, okay, we are children of the light, man. We are not of the dark, man. All right, we are in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, we can't allow Esau trickery, Esau witchcraft, Esau enchantments, all right, to pretty much, blind us, man. All right, okay, everything hey, consider everything that this devil doing right now, all right, pretty much witchcraft, man. All right, so with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, citation to the icon of Christian's word throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
That's what said. Low bad.